first thing that comes to my mind when I think about documentaries is it's knowledge, to be honest. Just knowledge, because documentaries, that's what they're there for. They're there to give you insight about a certain topic.
When I think about documentaries, the first thing that pops to mind is an informative video. So, anything that could be teaching me throughout the culture, to, history, to wildlife, anything like that. It's the first thing that pops to mind. It's just an informative video.
When I think of the word documentary, I think of who's telling the story, because a documentary is always two sides, the right side and the wrong side.
The intent is to maximize profits.
If you denied more people health care, you got a bonus.
When you don't spend money on somebody, it's a savings to the company.
Like I was saying, it's knowledge, but it's visual knowledge, because it's something you can actually sit down and see. I remember that as a little kid, I actually loved documentaries ever since I was little. I used to love watching them. I like learning, and the fact that you can get insight about that certain topic from different perspectives, because they do include different people to kind of talk about that topic and everything. Just that the fact that it helps me define my own perspective of that topic.
Some of the things I like the most about documentaries is that you're getting to know the character or the event more intimate than other things. So instead of having an idea about that person, you're actually getting factual evidence, so you really know how that person was to a certain point. And then, as far as events, you're seeing how the event really played out, instead of thinking example, how the building fell, you're seeing how the building really fell, straight down, or if it was sideways.
What I know is probably not all the whole truth, but what you get from a documentary, little pieces from everyone, kind of help you build up that real truth, the real fact about that certain topic.
The least type of documentary that I personally would want to shoot would be probably, and I would, but I'd probably leave it to the end, anything that would have to do with religion. Any documentary that maybe opens up a little bit too much religion to people could cause some controversy.
Was watching this documentary on History Channel of World War II, because World War II is actually my favorite topic. And I remember actually at that time, we were about to, in school, in history class, we were about to get into World War II. So it was the perfect time to actually watch this documentary, because by watching it and me actually sitting there listening to all the things and getting all the insights, I was actually able to understand the class better, and it actually made me look like I was ahead already, like I knew more than all the others, or more than most of the students already knew.
I would say that documentary movies would be more important than a regular fictional movie, just because we're seeing how people are and how they play things out. So let's say there's a documentary on presidents. You actually see how that president is and how that president, what's that president doing and what he's done, and that's how you've seen how, let's just say, the government's ran. That way you know how to look upon the government, that's going to just affect you in your day-to-day life, instead of a movie that's not real. And then, you're going to think about it, it's all going to be like a fantasy. And so, basically, instead of living in a fantasy, you're living in, reality.
If I had the opportunity to shoot a documentary, I would shoot it about my own country. I would shoot it about the Dominican Republic, because a lot of people don't actually even know where it is. And it's, honestly, not because it's my country, it's such a beautiful culture. And for me to shoot a documentary, to be able to show other people that they can get to learn about that culture and get to learn about, the things that make Dominicans who we are, in our history. I'm pretty sure it'll help people appreciate more, not just us, but any Caribbean, any person from Caribbean descent. Because there's a lot of history that came into the Caribbean and stuff like that, and a lot of things that a lot of people don't know. So that's probably what I'd make a documentary.